undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. He trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that this boy.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Demetrious Johnson has graced the octagon yet again. DJ looks ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, here now, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Islam Makhachev! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson!
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. As good a combination of speed and technique as there is in the lower weight classes, Demetrious Johnson back at it here tonight. And when you have as many weapons as this guy does, very difficult for the opposition to try to game plan and figure out what's coming back your way. Demetrious Johnson looking to get off to another fast start tonight. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, didn't take us long to get our first clinch situation.
He's going to guillotine. You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if you...
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flute choke will be there.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Oh, another submission attempt by him now.
That is tight.
Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's gotta be it. Yeah, Page and Alexio Olenek. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt. He's got to start throwing down. With the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done. In the half guard. Oh, this is
stuff here with the ground and pound by Makhachev.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Oh, he might be in trouble here.
He's got it locked in.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by DJ.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
All right, so he can't get him here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Johnson's got the full mount. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. He's getting them out here.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
Good work, guys.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Makhachev going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
And there you go, again, half guard. Beautiful ground strikes landed. This is where he wants to be.
Johnson's back in full mount.
Posture.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Johnson. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Round two straight ahead.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's get that head movement and start popping that jab.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see,
You ready to fight?
when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger. You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
So here we are as our next round gets underway. I would have tapped in that previous round, by the way. I would have tapped.
It was so tight, I cannot believe that he got out of that submission attempt.
Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his posture.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Johnson's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. In the half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnson.
Now he's going full mount.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Johnson. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Good work from the top here by DJ. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
And very effective with the ground and pound. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal.
Makhachev's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Triangle choke getting very close. All he's got to do now is pass that arm to the opposite side, pull down on the back of the head, and he'll get his opponent to tap.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Under 2 minutes now to go. While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Johnson. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up.
Great submission defense. He's got to be careful here.
Work, guys, come on.
Johnson's right back to the full mount.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight. Great job landing from the top position. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. Oh, nice.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Johnson.
There it is. Now he's running him out. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Final seconds here of round 2. Lands the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Strike landed pretty cleanly there. Single collar tie now. Nice. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, working inside his... Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head and feet.
Oh, great submission defense. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent...
Oh, he's got his back. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Johnson. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Changing the position.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Johnson's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
Yeah, he's trying to switch over to get an armbar. He's going to be on his opponent to try to chase him.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out.
He is in a lot of danger now. His opponent has beaten him. He's battered him. And now he is wearing it. There's a ton of blood on his face.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Johnson. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Makhachev's in half guard now. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really, Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end here. Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. 15 seconds.
Oh, right into mouth.
Can't get a good awareness by the defensive fighter. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
Just do not focus on the blood. Don't worry about the cut. Just protect it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Straight right is there. Oh, that kick is good by DJ.
Big knee land.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting. Nice judo toss for him there. Now inside the closed guard. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Come on now, you gotta get him back in the guard.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Johnson's in half guard. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop the
He
stuff.
better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All right, well, that eye is officially disgusting right now. I don't know, man. If I'm a doctor, maybe I'm thinking about getting involved.
Well, you can see him getting up out of his seat. You know, he's looking very closely at the damage on the eye. We may get him in here before the round even ends.
Makhachev's has got full mount now.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Take your time. Take your time.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Makhachev's in half guard. All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight, and I think at some point the referee is going to intervene here, DC.
He hasn't been able to change anything, right? So it doesn't, we have no indication that he's going to be able to stay in this fight. The cut was open very early, and now we're at a point where it's going to be stopped due to all the blood and how limited he is in trying to stay in this fight. In the half guard.
Johnson's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Makhachev's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. Johnson's back in full mount.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. Beautiful transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by DJ.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Johnson. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Heading back to the corner after that round, Makhachev's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Johnson's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Islam Makhachev.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Side control now. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Knee on belly. Nice. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Oh, good ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Makhachev's back in full mount. Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Islam Makhachev.
Let's go. Get him off. Get him off.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount. Oh, he's setting up an armbar now.
Uh-oh, he didn't move quick enough. He was locked in.
Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Johnson's in half guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Johnson's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
You know, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see him worsening.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, Bruce Buffer is in there with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. This bout is considered a split draw.
All right, so the fight goes to the judges' scorecards, and it is scored a majority draw. Both fighters had their moments. It was an exciting fight, and no red stripe on the Wikipedia page for either fighter. That's pretty good news.
Yeah, you know, neither guy gets a loss, and